Interesting so far. Utah State with that high-powered offense. 30 seconds in, if you were a Wyoming fan, you were saying, uh-oh, it's already 7-0. But they've applied pressure on Jordan Love and said, this kid's had a terrific year so far, but he's feeling the pressure.
He really is. Came in completing over 67% of his passes. You see the interception there by Logan Wilson. Just has not been able to get in a groove.
And Darwin Thompson gets gobbled up for a 4 or 5 yard loss. Wyoming's living right now in the Utah State backfield.
And that defense has been outstanding for the Pokes, like we knew they had to be.
And now you have 3rd down and 18 for Utah State. You know what they normally do quite a bit of? They take vertical shots. We haven't seen one of those yet. And now on the backside, a sack at the 19-yard line. And getting home is 88, Garrett Kroll. That is his 4th sack of the year.
That's just a great job of effort. See him just continuing to play, and really the quarterback runs into that sack. He's in the pocket, has a chance to step up and move laterally, but steps up and runs right into him.
Remember, they had got 4 games. The Utah State O-line allowing just 1 sack. And Wyoming with Austin Conway should get pretty good field position. Fair catch out at the 37-yard line. So the Cowboys took a haymaker in the first moments of this football game, a 56-yard run by Darwin Thompson. And since then, they have handled that Utah State offense, again, averaging 52 points a game.
And as well as 487 yards of offense a game. So they've shut them down just by, I want to say, gap responsibility, because that home run play that they gave up, someone's not in the right gap. Since that moment, they've sealed it up. Sure tackling and effort.
And Evans gets about 3 yards to the 40-yard line.
I really feel
Von Anderson there, 91 defensively.
Really feel, Drew, the longer they hang around, the more confidence they're going to get. We've seen this defense play lights out to win games.
Well,
to win games for this team.
Wyoming offensively, and this is hard to believe, it's October 20th. They have not scored an offensive touchdown in the month of October. So at some point, you got to break through and help out that defense. They've played extraordinary so far. And a quick out cut that'll pick up just about 3 or 4 yards. That's James Price with the reception. Deontay Fortenberry had the tight coverage. 3rd down and 4 for Coach Bowles' team. I said earlier what a perfect fit it is for Craig Bohl. He's just he loves to run the football, be really physical, and you have to do that playing up here at 7,000 plus feet in the wind. Vanderwall's got a man. 1st down. Flip side of the 50, 44-yard line. It is Price once again. And that was the most accurate throw we've seen from Tyler Vanderwall today.
Well, he had to be quick. Watch. He comes out of a near sack. He comes out of a near sack and sets his feet quick. I mean, that was a great throw. A great athletic play. Watch how quick he has to reset. Going to his left, gets his shoulder squared around, and drops it in there. I mean, that's a great ball right there.
Devon Anderson thought he had the sack. 1st down for Wyoming again in Utah State territory. Jet sweep. Conway trying to pick a spot. Now gets some positive yards, 3 or 4. As he's dropped down in front of Chase Christiansen. And then we got another flag down also.
Holding offense number 81. 10-yard penalty, replay, 1st down.
That's Austin Fort, the tight end.
Right there, he grabs his jersey and spins him around. And no need to. You already have him walled. Just move your feet. Slide on top half of him.
10-yard walk-off, 1st and 20.
Back to the 46 in Wyoming territory.
And now Utah State, they'll call their second timeout. Both their timeouts have come in odd situations. One with a field goal.
They were having a hard time getting lined up.
We'll take a break as well. 7-3, Utah State leading in Laramie. Mountain West football on AT&T Sportsnet is brought to you by Bojo's Colorado-style pizza. Dine in or take out a legendary mountain pie today. Visit bojos.com. And by Utah Toyota dealers. Visit your Utah Toyota dealer today. Let's go places. Wyoming is trying to go places offensively, and they have a 1st and 20. Vanderwall in trouble, gets it away, and it is incomplete. 2nd and 20.
I'm fine with that. Great job of stepping up, avoids the sack and the negative play, and gets rid of the ball. This is tremendous pressure. Coming up inside by Adeoye, as well as
Adeoye is a handful, and Tipa Nalei is a handful coming off the edge.
Extremely quick.
Utah State brings 4 again, and a short throw and a drop by the tight end Ford. So now it's 3rd down and a bunch.
Couple negative plays for Austin. You got to hold. You got to catch every ball, especially when your offense is struggling. You've got to have it in your mind that every opportunity you get, you have to take advantage of.
Vanderwall's just 3 out of 9 for 21 yards.
2 for 6 on 3rd downs.
What surprised me is his counterpart, Jordan Love, who was 4 out of 13 for 21 yards.
It's worse. Didn't see that coming.
Blitz off the edge. Vanderwall throws it to Conway. And this is a pretty solid play to get in position to punt the football. DJ Williams throws him out of bounds, but he got about 10 yards. So if Dante Crow can use those soccer skills here, he can pin Utah State deep. Nathan will go back.
That was an excellent job by Nico Evans there in the backfield, because there was a blitz coming and he stepped in there, stuck his nose right in there and shut it down. Allowed Vanderwall to get that pass off.
This is Galovich punting. And it hits it for 3 and bounds into the end zone. That was Ryan Galovich punting, not Dante Crow there. But he couldn't pin Utah State deep, so they'll pull it out to the 20-yard line. Here's today's CenturyLink High-Speed Challenge. It's a very important question today. Go to AT&T Sportsnet RM to cast your vote. Not suggesting it's not important on other days, but how would you celebrate your 50th birthday? Would you throw a big party? Some people have to work, unfortunately, on their 50th. Would you put together a dream vacation? Or just not tell anybody and let it pass quietly? We'll embellish our reasons for that question in a moment. Tarver, and again, that throw by Love, it was off. So it'll be 2nd and 10. Partner, happy birthday. Yesterday. What did you turn yesterday? I think 50, huh?
Half a hundy.
Half a hundy. That's what Barry Switzer's team used to hang on teams. That's what Utah State's been hanging on opponents this year. But so far, they've been bottled up by Wyoming. They get a 1st down there on the nice run by Gerald Bright. That's his best carry of the day. Happy birthday, my friend.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And what was your answer to the 4 choices? Because I know we did last night. It wasn't a full-fledged party. It was a nice dinner.
Just work and then
and
go
you're
eat
working,
some dinner.
And you're working.
Work, you know. Go eat some dinner. Then when I get home tonight, a little more celebration.
There you go. And that's a good throw on the move, throwing against his body to Jordan Nathan.
Nathan runs out of bounds. He has the 1st down.
He's coming back to the football.
Coming back to the football.
So it's a 3rd down and about 1.5 yards. They'll go on the ground, and he's going to end up with the first down, only because he was flung forward. Was that Gaffon?
I believe it was.
Actually, it was Mala'ulu, Sidney Mala'ulu. And Love throws it high and away for Carson Terrell.
And that's just not something I've seen him do on any game film.
You know what he's missing? He's missing his security blanket, though. Dax Raymond, who's a tremendous junior tight end, is out this week.
Another guy that will play on Sundays.
Dax Raymond, 6'5", 250-pounder from Provo, Utah. Not available this week. Second and 10, and Thompson, man, did he get blown a kiss right around the line of scrimmage. That is Logan Wilson.
He jump cuts right into Logan Wilson, who promptly explodes into him. Watch us cut right into him. Boom.
That is a form tackle, man. That's how you draw it up. Throw it in the flat now. And close to a first down is Darwin Thompson. Keon Blankenbaker brought him down. I think he's going to be a little bit short.
I don't know if they even had the right spot.
And now a flag was just thrown well after the play.
I didn't see any egregious blocks or holds or.
I mean, literally came probably 3 seconds after the play ended. Craig Bowl in his 5th year. Recently signed an extension through 2023.
Illegal block below the waist against the defense. Block was more than 5 yards downfield, 15 yards from the end of the run, automatic first down.
Those are always curious calls, because why on defense would you be blocking somebody?
Below the waist. And I think it's to protect the linemen that are coming out to block on screens, and the DBs come in there giving 100 pounds and they go low to just cause a pile there. That's why you get that call.
So a huge walk-off.
I never like. That's part of it, man. You can't. What do you want them to take him face up? 330 going against 180.
That doesn't work. The physics of that are not good. Wyoming gobbles up Thompson for a 2-yard loss. Adam Pillapil leading the way.
Right there, winger goes low, and that's what you're supposed to do, create a pile. That's player safety is what they're worried
about.
Love
end zone shot.
Did you see him just fling that ball there?
Yeah, that's how strong an arm he has.
Like he wasn't even set, close to being set.
That was Savon Scarver. Utah State has been out of sorts offensively throughout this ball game. They're just 2 out of 6 on 3rd down.
6 of 17 for Jordan Love.
He's going to check it down, and it's going to be well short of a first down. That was well defended. Marcus Epps came up and made the tackle on Gerald Bright.
A little help from Logan Wilson to clean him up.
You were going to get a field goal attempt, though, out of this. It'll be in the neighborhood of 45 yards. Eberle missed his first attempt from 53. And that one splits the uprights. So Utah State extends their lead to 10-3. Craig Bowl has to be really pleased with his defense so far. It is a flat, gorgeous day here in Laramie, Wyoming, with Seth Bonner and Taylor McGregor and our entire AT&T Sportsnet crew. I'm Drew Goodman. they're playing for the Jim Bridger rifle. This is one of the older rivalries in the western part of the country. In fact, for Utah State, they have only 3 schools that they've played longer than they've played Wyoming. BYU, Utah, and Colorado State. Utah State, after the 45-yard field goal by Eberle, has a 10-3 lead. And Eberle kicks this one through the end zone. Let's compare the 2 quarterbacks. We knew that Vanderwall, the young kid, was struggling coming in, and he has continued to struggle. 4 out of 10. Jordan Love was one of the hotter quarterbacks going. 14 touchdowns, 3 interceptions coming in. He is just 7 of 19. And part of it, I think, is Wyoming, because they are pressuring him.
Their defense is pressuring extremely well, but combined 11 of 29 between both guys. Under 100 yards. It's been tough going through the air. They've got to figure out a way to get some quick throws in there, get their guys in space, get the ball out of their hands early.
They're going to roll the pocket. Vanderwall, that's a good throw. Good design on that play. And they're going to get 15 yards out to, get 10 yards out to the 35-yard line. Aiden Eberhardt, the former walk-on quarterback, is now a scholarship receiver. He's out of Loveland, Colorado.
A guy that's just continued to work and earn his way on the field. I mean, they spoke highly of how his work ethic has just continued to put him in a position to make plays.
2 tights inside zone. Evans for a couple. And getting up last once again is number 9, David Woodward. Came in leading Utah State in tackles. And at the pace he's provided so far in the first half, he will continue to lead them in tackles. 7:06 to go. Clock moving first half.
Between him and Chase Christiansen, those 2 guys fly to the football and do an excellent job.
Well, this is their kind of game, because Wyoming likes to feed it to Evans between the tackles. Evans, again, not much. Rockamore was there, and also our man Fualaileulu. Leilua. How about that, huh? Is a transfer from Oklahoma State. Leilua. He's a big kid, goes about 290 pounds. Second down. 9 yards to go for Wyoming. Complete out to the 44-yard line to Price, his 3rd catch in front of Fortenberry.
Like these throws. Short range, balls out quick, no hesitation. And if they're going to give you that kind of space, then you got to make those throws.
3rd down and 3. Wyoming just 2 out of 7. And the whistle will blow this one dead. It'll be a false start.
False start. Offense number 81. 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
For Brent Vegan and Craig Bold, all penalties against your offense are painful, but when you really struggle to get anything going north and south, 3rd and 8 from 3rd and 3 is enormous.
It's huge. I mean, you can't, for the most part, there's a lack of separation on the other end with the receivers. You've got a young quarterback that has to see a guy open. He's not comfortable anticipating throwing just yet.
Utah State rolls the coverage to the near side. Pressure coming, and Vanderwall's going to lose a ton. Back to the 23-yard line. He was run over by Christiansen. The initial pressure came from Nalei.
Nalei showed his speed off the edge.
Replay 3rd down.
Be offside. Now I'm going to say Nalei got a head start, so that's going to wipe out the sack. Watch 10.
Here he is here. And he looks to be extremely close.
He didn't line up offside. I thought his get-off was pretty good.
I did too.
We have 2 successive plays without a flag. Is that possible?
So we're moving right along, and then all of a sudden it was like.
play was successful on a couple of occasions last week for Tyler Vanderwall, a little zone read where he kept the football against Fresno State. It was not successful enough there. It's 4th down and a yard.
And you need those plays.
The crowd wants to see him go for it, but the crowd always wants you to go for it
until you don't make it.
And then they're upset with you.
Then they're upset. Why'd you go for it?
The way their offense, has struggled this year, and you're just down a touchdown, play field position. They're going to take a look at the spot. Where they currently have the football, it is a full yard short. Let's see where Vanderwall got to. And
keep in mind, he's laying on top of a body there, so the ball's going to get every inch of that.
Yeah, he needed to get to the 47. And I don't know if he's a full yard short based on where he came down, but he is definitely short.
So he's on top of a player right now. The ball comes down. He's probably a half yard short.
Do you come out, line up, and go hard count?
Maybe go hard count, or since they're thinking hard count, maybe go quick count and go.
Yeah. Vanderwall's a big, strong kid.
Quarterback wedge. It's never really like turning around and handing it 3, 4, 5, 6 yards deep when you need a half a yard.
And Craig Bowles of the school of thought. And they're going to say it stands. So it's 4th down now and a full yard. And they're going to punt the football. I say Craig Bowles of the mindset, he's old school. Like, hey, we're going to run it right here off left guard. You try and stop us.
Right.
But in this particular situation, he's going to put Dante Crow back in to punt. Fair catch at the 21-yard line. Made by Jordan Nathan. Utah State will have it when we come back. 10-3 Aggies. Mountain West football on AT&T Sportsnet is brought to you by Maaco. Visit your local Maaco and turn the car you drive into the car you love. And by Union Wireless, treating you like a neighbor, not a number. Drew Goodman, Seth Bonner, Taylor McGregor, 4:12 to go before halftime in Laramie. 10-3 Utah State. They have the touchdown lead. They have the football 1st and 10 from their own 21-yard line. Jordan Love trying to get in a rhythm. And throw it in the flat, and maybe a yard. That's all to Gerald Bright, the junior from Pensacola, Florida. Epps and Logan Wilson combined to bring him down. Number 6 is Marcus Epps. Trips to the near side on 2nd and long. And on the stick route, nearly intercepted on the deflection. Antonio Hall had the great coverage on the SC transfer, Jalen Green.
Just a little late on the throw.
Again, they have not taken any vertical shots. This isn't going anywhere. What a series by Wyoming. What a defensive series. There's Hull again. And their confidence has grown as this first half has advanced.
It really has. Hull sniffs it out. Attacks the outside edge of the screen. You see everyone running, readjusting. Big offensive lineman can't get outside. Roman Andrews can't get there in time.
Well, that's a great play by Hull, the senior from Diamond Bar, California. And now Wyoming should get pretty decent field position after this punt by Taylor Heinze. Fair catch, Conway, made at the 40-yard line. Still 3:08 to go in the first half.
And that's why they punted, folks. Wyoming fans,
yeah.
That's why they punted. Their defense, you can almost sense they feel they have a bead on what's going on. Unlike any other team has been able to do this year, including Michigan State.
Wyoming, Tyler Vanderwall will go under center. Evans tried to bounce it, got maybe a yard. Downstairs to Taylor McGregor.
Hey guys, I just wanted to shine some light on the Wyoming quarterback situation. Tyler Vanderwall, the redshirt freshman, beat out a senior in Nick Smith this spring, and you would think that would have created animosity between the two, but it has done the exact opposite. Smith said, okay, if I'm not going to get the starting job, I'm still going to have a way to help this team, and he's been such a leader to Tyler. Smith has really gone through adversity here at Wyoming, and as Vanderwall has experienced the past few weeks, he's seen how college football can humble you, and so Nick Smith has been really huge of just reminding him, hey, we play football to have fun. Keep doing that, and it's all going to be okay, guys.
Yeah, that's what you want from a senior, even though the disappointment for Nick Smith and getting beaten out. He's a great student. Recently got married. He's in grad school.
Program guy. That you have to have.
Yeah.
Without question, have to have program guys.
Deep shot to Austin Conway was incomplete. It's 3rd and 9 for Wyoming, and they'll check it down in the flat by design. And this was erased quickly. Coming up was 42. That's Suli Taimavana. Not much offense for Wyoming. That wasn't unexpected. Not much offense for Utah State. That was the hope of Wyoming, but I don't know if it was an expectation.
That's just a great open field tackle. He gets there ahead of time. That's for any young guys, young players watching. You see how he closed the gap before that receiver had any time to make the grab and find some footing.
Pressure coming, and this is a pretty good boot. A fair catch back to the 23, and then Jordan Nathan's upset that he called the fair catch. So wait a second, man, I had room to roll.
It almost looks like he's just muscling the ball. Like there's no form there whatsoever.
He's a soccer player,
dude,
man.
But he is crushing them.
He is.
That's what I'm saying. He's crushing them.
Well, look at these Aggie possessions. Again, their first drive, 3 plays, 65 yards. On 3rd and 1, a 56-yard run by Darwin Thompson for a touchdown. Since then, it's been a series of, pressure coming on Jordan Love, missed throws by Jordan Love, not much in the running game. A little misdirection here. And an opening out to the 39-yard line all of a sudden for Thompson. He was very patient. He was tackled from behind by Johanna Gaffon.
Gaffon doing a good job of chasing that down, but you mentioned the good patience and running the route.
And Love has that complete.
Finally gets their tight end involved.
It's Terrell. And Love, good coverage again. That's Marcus Epps. They're trying to get a Darren Vaughn's 3rd down and 4.
I feel like that throw's a little bit tardy. Getting there, it has to be up and away, or it's possibly going to be interception. Good coverage by Epps.
Wyoming said, I keep coming back to this, was really leery, as every school has been that faces Utah State, of the vertical shots. We haven't seen one vertical.
Not one.
And Love throws the deep ball exceptionally well. Right now he wants 4 yards. Wyoming showing pressure, and a timeout called by the Cowboys. 1:13 left in the first half. It's their first timeout. It was their second timeout in the half. Scoreboard has them with 2. I thought they'd called one earlier. Maybe not. Well, Scotty Hazelton's the defensive coordinator for Wyoming, and he has to be thrilled with how his team has played.
He has, and he's coached on multiple levels. I mean, this is a guy with a lot of experience. Doesn't look like he's been around that long, but he is, you can tell, just one of those calm dudes.
Well, the beard's been around.
Allows his guys to go make plays and be playmakers and trust those guys. And I tell you what, number 6 is the guy that they lean on, Marcus Epps, for that leadership on the field, as well as Andrew Wingler.
3rd and 4 for Love. They drop 7, and that's broken up. Really good coverage. Ronquavian Tarver, the intended target. Tyler Hall had the coverage.
You need 4 yards. Push him up the field. You have to go further than 3 yards if you think you're going to get the depth needed for a first down.
That's not really a route.
That's not going to get it done. Run, sell the fade for 5, 6 solid yards, and then stop. That's a poor job of route running.
Love is now 10 for 25, just 49 yards. An offense that came in second only Alabama in FBS, averaging 52 points a game. They have 10 with 1:06 to go before halftime. Now what do you do if you're Wyoming? I mean, you're down, there's 1:06 left. It's not like you have a quick strike offense. Do you go into the house content? You do have 2 timeouts.
I can't. It's just not in my DNA, but I believe in offensive football, scoring points, but this defense has been so good, I would hate to put them in harm's way. Maybe I take one of these shots vertical.
You're going to get an answer right here. Here's your answer. Nico Evans. Nico Evans is going to lose a couple of yards. Christopher Unga with the tackle. Big nose.
I just think they're just too good up front. With Leilua, Unga, Adeoye, and then their backers that can all run, Drew. It's hard to run the ball.
Well, these guys. They're just going to be content to go into halftime knowing that not only they're down a touchdown, they've played extraordinary defense, but they're going to get the football to begin the 3rd quarter.
False start. Offense number 62. 5-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
That's Rudy Stouffer, who's playing today for Alonzo Velasquez, who's out. See, right, came out of his stance.
That was good lateral step, though. I love the step. You got to be excited. I mean, this team. This Utah State team has come in on the season before this afternoon, scoring 176 points in the first half. They've scored 176 points in the first half.
Yeah, it's the defensive performance by Wyoming has been extraordinary. That'll be the final play of the first half. Interesting, not entirely what we expected, though we did think that Wyoming would be able to give that Utah State offense a tussle. They've done more than that. 10-3 at halftime. Utah State with the lead. And we're waiting on Taylor McGregor to catch up with Matt Wells, the head coach of the Aggies. I'm sure one of Coach Wells' concerns is about his offense, and Jordan Love just 10 out of 25. They could not find a rhythm or a tempo that they're so accustomed to, especially over the last 5 weeks, having won 5 straight. And let's go downstairs now to Taylor. Taylor?
Hey, thanks. Yeah, Coach, you guys able to score a touchdown early and then have been held since then. What are they doing to keep your guys off balance?
We're not protecting the quarterback very good up front, and they're getting through on some run stunts. So we got to do a little bit better job up front, be able to retain, maintain some continuity. That's what we haven't got on offense right now.
What does Jordan Love need to do to get into a rhythm?
Well, he needs to have some protection first of all, and then he just needs to get in rhythm and throw some accurate balls. We'll be just fine.
Thanks so much, Coach. Guys.
All right, Taylor, thanks very much. Again, Coach Wells, last 5 weeks had much worry about at halftime. His team has been so good offensively, but the Cowboys on homecoming have given the team from Logan fits. 10-3 at the break. Homecoming on a gorgeous day in Laramie.